they're such a mega car. Welcome back guys to another video, and what we've got for you today is, as you can see behind me, another Subaru Impreza. But this one's a UK car, so it carries a 2.5 engine, which, as a lot of people know, they do have some sort of little issues with them. It's not as yes, they do have some sort of issues with them. Let's just stick with that. And but this one's got a fully forged lump, running just under 400 horsepower. And sounds actually absolutely amazing. So yeah, we've got this car for today. So I hope you enjoyed the video guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, performance_lifestyles, and we're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. And if you like the video, please do click on that like button at the bottom of the screen. It does help with analytics and stuff, so yeah, help us grow. And if you'd like your car featured, drop us an email, pflifestyle@hotmail.com, the bottom of the screen and always in the description, and we will be more than happy to get your car on the channel. But for today, we've got the Scooby. We'll go for a quick little walk around, and then we'll go for a quick little drive and sum it up. And I think I've chose kind of like the worst time to actually video this thing, so I made arrangements with the owner, but things got delayed, so yeah, it's kind of like peak traffic time, so we'll see what we can muster up together. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video guys. We'll catch you outside the car. So there it is folks, Subaru Impreza STI Type UK with the 2.5 turbo, and it is the pre-facelift car, so it's got the older bumper, not the one with the fog lights and slightly more vents in it, but on the outside it is quite standard looking car. It's got a splitter, twisted sort of front splitter, and I've been told that was from Aero D Autos, so I'll leave a link in the description to that website. Do check them out. I'm sure they've got a variety of spoilers and splitters and stuff like that. Side skirt extensions, which do look quite well on this car, and it's got the little rear spats on the back here as well, and then you got the exhaust trims on the back there. And again, I believe that might be a standard diffuser. It is a standard diffuser actually. And the biggest obviously thing with this car is them massive tailpipes. So this car does have it's got a sports cat, and I believe it's got a back box delete, so it is fairly loud. You can hear that 2.5 burble, but it sounds absolutely amazing. Honestly, these cars sound very, very good. The JDM cars sound they don't have that unequal length, kind of like a burble, but the UK cars do, and this actually is a mega car. And obviously, as you can see from here as well, it's also got the 330S alloy wheels, which I think look quite smart, and it's also sitting slightly lower, so it's on coilover suspension. But other than that, it's actually quite a standard looking car. There's nothing really too different to any other normal Scooby, but sometimes they're actually best left to this sort of style. But yeah, it's lowering them, splitters and stuff makes a massive difference, and there you can see that's actually quite a nice looking example, and it's quite a tidy car as well, to be fair. So, and standard features again, vent, xenon headlights, you got the STI on the front grille, massive door mirrors, which was a new thing when they first come out, but yeah, they do actually look quite nice. The wider front track, so you get the vents on the bottom of the wings there, which again, most Scoobies, all hatchbacks have that, the STIs anyway. And then you got this little swooping little line going here, which yeah, does look actually quite smart. They're a very nice looking car. So onto the inside, again, it's got all the standard features: STI steering wheel, multifunction wheel because it's a UK car, indicators on the left hand side, again UK car, traction control button there, which yeah, I don't think anybody really uses. And this doesn't have the Recaro seats, but it's got the standard STI bucket seats, which they do a good enough job, to be fair, for around town driving. But obviously if you're on track, you might want to get the Recaros, and I'll put a photo up here of the Recaro seats, and they do actually look quite smart. They do actually look very well. And then you got your speedometer on this side, your massive rev counter in the middle, and the fuel and temperature gauge. So, and the problem with these cars was a lot of them would have head gasket failure or ringland failure. So If the head gasket got too bad, you didn't notice it in time, overheated, then you would need an engine rebuild. But if you caught it in time, upgraded head gaskets were fine in certain cases. Or the other thing is, obviously, if the engine failed, then obviously you need a new engine or a rebuild. And I believe the owner on this car actually had some problems with the engine, and as a safeguarding sort of thing, sort of a preventative thing, he had the engine rebuilt. So fully forged engine, turbo standard, I believe. So it is, and it's been remapped to around the 400 horsepower mark, and it does, to be fair, I've given it a little bit of a blast, it does pull quite nicely. But as you'll see later on in the video as well, it sounds quite good. It sounds like, actually, it's probably one of the best sounding Impreza STIs I've actually driven in a while, and it is actually quite a nice, tidy car. And again, standard features, well, that's not standard aftermarket, but yeah, the dials here, hazard button, and you got all this trim here which follows on around there, all the aluminium brushed up sort of dark sort of chrome trim. Looks quite nice. And again, these cars do come with a 6-speed gearbox STI, which lights up there in the dark, looks quite nice. And then you got the center differential controls here. Again, you can put it into sports mode is standard, where it starts off in. You push it down and you get the intelligent mode, which is there, and then sports sharp. And I believe this car has been remapped on sports sharp. And then you got your diff controls here, so you put in auto, manual, push to power, front, back. And with the Impreza STIs, they are a symmetrical 4-wheel drive system, so it's a 50-50 power split, but this one you can adjust the power. So yeah, I'll show you a quick little glimpse under the bonnet, and then we'll go for a quick little blast, and hopefully we won't catch any traffic, hopefully. So there it is, the EJ25. Again, you can see the top mounts there for the coilovers. But other than that, it is a Bogo standard engine. It's got, you know, nothing on the outside, no intakes because the standard airbox is there, no fancy covers or nothing. Everything is completely standard underneath there, apart from what's inside the actual block. So yeah, there's not really a great deal to see here apart from just this engine that looks like a bit of a mess, but this is just the boxer engine, and they all look like this. It's actually quite, when you're used to looking the other conventional inline 4-cylinder engines, these look completely different, but they are an amazing engine, especially when you get one that's right. And this one, yeah, ticks all them boxes. So what we'll do is we'll go for a quick little drive, quick little blast, and then we'll conclude the video. So like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to our channel, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and click on that like button as well. And yeah, if you'd like your car featured, drop us an email, pflifestyle@hotmail.com, and we will be more than happy to accommodate. So we'll catch you on the drive. Right, on to the drive of this Subaru Impreza. It literally, as with all Imprezas, it drives bloody perfect. But it's sitting slightly lower than usual, so you do feel a bit of firmness to the ride because it's on coilover suspension, which is quite a standard thing with anything on coilovers. You generally do get a bit of a firmer, bumpier ride. And even though you've got the adjustments at the top of the shock where you can dampness is firmer or softer, but this is still actually, I don't even know what it's set on, to be fair, but if you could tell, it's firmer than a standard car. Not a bad thing. Oh, better hurry up. Oh, not a bad thing though, to be fair, because they've got that, it's all about handling on one of these cars, and it sounds very, very good. This is the good thing about these cars. They sound absolutely amazing, especially once they've been opened up. Exhaust pipes, aftermarket exhaust and stuff, they sound very good. And with it being a UK car, the 2.5 has the unequal length manifolds, so it's got the burble as well. And Subarus, as I've mentioned in the previous videos, they are well known, well renowned for their burble, that 4-part boxer burble, and you can tell, you can hear one coming from a mile away. And this one has most certainly got that burble, and it sounds absolutely mega. But in standard form, they're very quiet, very discreet, and when you blast them a little bit, you can hear them. But this one actually does sound, yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. It's something, it's a noise that you can actually get used to, and you can use it as a daily. It's not massively loud, especially if you're cruising around town, until you put your foot down, and then yeah, you can tell. Then it's got that kick. It's not only in the performance, but in the noise as well, which is kind of like a very good complete overall package. And I think they need it as well. They need it, especially with it being a hatchback. They're a bit more discreet than the saloon versions, but yeah, they've pulled it off, I think. Initially, when I've mentioned before as well in the previous videos, actually talking of previous videos, we've actually got, if a UK car is not to your liking, we've got a JDM STI, we've got a Spec C saloon in this shape, or the newer shape, new age one, 2013 or something it was, I believe. I actually uploaded a video, managed to video a anniversary, a slightly modified anniversary a few weeks ago, so that video should be up, and there should also be a video up on the channel of a standard JDM anniversary hatchback. So it's the 20th anniversary ones, and they actually, a few little touches, differences compared to a normal JDM STI, but they're on there anyway. And we've also got quite a highly modified UK car as well. So this is just the hatchback and, you know, new age Scoobies, but we've got a fair few videos, so please do check them out. Plenty of performance car content on our channel, and yeah, we're still carrying on providing more content. But this actually drives extremely well. It drives very well. It's very responsive, especially with it being remapped. It's very responsive for just under 400 horsepower, I was told by the owner, and you can tell it's got a kick. So second gear, and you can hear the Scooby here now as well. It's literally, they are a very planted car. That four-wheel drive system, even in these slightly dampish conditions, it gets the power down very, very well. Obviously, tyres make a massive difference. So if you've got cheap budgets on there, you probably will detect some spin, especially running at these sort of power figures. But decent set of tyres, and it doesn't matter, honestly, it doesn't matter what sort of conditions, you will get traction and you will go. I've driven one of these, booted one about in the snow, and even that was quite surprisingly planted. You obviously get your slip, because that's natural. It doesn't matter what car you're in, you're going to get a bit of slip unless you got studs in your tyres. But no, they are such a mega car. And then you got that burble, which sounds mega. These are one of them cars that puts a smile on your face regardless. If you're looking for one for a daily, for a weekend toy, get yourselves an Impreza STI, even if it's a hatchback. And get one that's modified, because you will not be disappointed. So we'll try a little blast off. I'm not going to launch it. I've been told not to launch it, so we're not going to be doing that. Oh, they're such a mega car. And with the noise this thing makes, perfect. Now, if you're looking to buy one of these and it has been forged, what you'll realize is when you're driving, when you hear it on cold start, they will have a bit of a clapping sort of noise, and that is generally due to the fact that the cylinders are oversized, and the pistons need heat to expand. So the moment they've warmed up to temperature, you realize the noise calms down, which is perfectly normal on any forged car. Forged pistons generally will have a bit of a noise until they warm up. So don't be put off one of them. Don't be put off that noise if you're looking to buy one of these and it's a bit noisy on cold. But it is important though, when they are warm, they should be very quiet. There should be no more clapping noise and nothing like that at all. So yeah, just bear that one in mind if you are looking for one. So it's a bit of advice for you guys as well. Not only are we providing content, we're giving you a bit of advice as well. So yes, I hope you enjoy that. But yeah, I think because of the amount of traffic that we've got floating around here, I think I am going to have to call it a day for today. It was a quick video, rapid, short, brief, quick video. Didn't go into too much detail. We've got a fair few, like I mentioned, Scooby videos and general videos on our channel. So if you want more in-depth sort of information on these, check out one of the other videos that we've got on our channel. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, Performance_Lifestyles, and we're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. And If you'd like your car featured on the channel, drop us an email at pflifestyle@hotmail.com and we will be more than happy to accommodate. But for today, this is it. And as per usual, guys, stay safe and we will catch you on the next video.